Hi there, Paul Collins here from SkillsTX, and I'd like to take you through a new feature that we've introduced that is pretty exciting in the world of increasing professionalism in the data economy. And I'm going to use myself as an example of how this new feature can be used. So first of all, I'm logged in here to my representation of skills, my skill profile, and I've got this option here to load evidence to support my skills. Now we've took that actually a significant step further. So via the SFIA Foundation scheme to issue SFIA credentials, if I scroll down here, you can see that a lot of the evidence relates to digital credential badge. Notice I have no edit capability because this badge was issued to me via an assessment process. And if I scroll a bit further down, this is where it all started. So if this feature is available, what I can do is request that some of my skills are certified. And what the system's now doing, it's opened up an edit page to allow me to select skills that I consider are important, maybe if I was applying for a new role or a promotion, and request that they are assessed and then certified. So I can select up to 6 of them. That's part of the scheme's configuration. So up to 6 skills. So I'm just going to run through these. This is actually a live system, so I'm not going to follow it all the way through. So I've selected 6 and you can see the rest have now grayed out. If I unselect one, it will allow me to select another. Scroll down and I have access to the privacy statement just to check that. If I'm happy with that, then confirm acceptance and submit. I'm going to bail out here because if I actually submit that, it will actually start a process, and the next step will be that I will have an interview or a discussion with an accredited assessor who will look for evidence to support those skills and issue badges. So let's take a big step forward. Just cancel out of that. As I said, actually already been through this process, and not as a demonstration but in reality. So I've got some badges here that have been awarded to me based on that skill conversation with an assessor. And once I've had those badges issued, what I then get is this option here where I can actually look at those badges and share them. I can obviously see them here in evidence, but here it will actually show them collectively. So it's only showing the badges that have been awarded. They're color coded. I'll explain that in a little while. I can view them by category as per the SFIA framework, or I can view them all together. Let's just have a look at the badge in a little bit more detail. So let's drop into one of these. So this is telling me that I've been awarded a badge for product management at level 6, and it has been assessed as competency, and that's also denoted by the color of the badge, which is red. There's a description there of that skill. So this is a skill that I'm able to perform at that level. Down here a few tags, and if I click on learn more, it will give me more of a description about what we mean by competency, etc. So there are 3 options available to an assessor. They can award a badge, a green badge, a knowledge badge, basically the sort of badge that you've been through a training course, maybe passed an exam, and it's the start of your journey to develop that skill as a professional competent skill. So you can see here quite a detailed description of what we mean by knowledge. Up here, a link to the SFIA Foundation scheme that was used to issue these badges in conjunction with APMG International and Credly. Scroll down a little bit further, they've got a blue badge indicating skill proficiency. It means I can perform this skill without assistance, but it's not necessarily something that I would consider a full competency. Therefore, I've still got an ability to develop that skill. So could include actions in my action plan to take that skill from a skill proficiency to full competency. And competency is the red badge. Again, a very detailed description, linked and in line with some ISO standards you can see down at the bottom of the page there. So a really solid way of representing my skills. Now back into my digital wallet, what I can also do is share these skills or this digital wallet and these badges representing skills to potential employer, maybe for an internal promotion, maybe even to a customer that we're providing services to, and we want to give them that level of confidence that we can actually perform what we say we can do. And that's becoming quite a prominent use of this. So I can come in here and share my badges. So all I need to do is put an email address in. So I'll pick my personal email address here and add it. I can then decide how long I want that badge, or sorry, that digital wallet to be available. So I can set it as a day or a few days. So I'll just pick any old date here, and I can put a note in to inform the person or persons that I'm sending it to what it's all about. So here are my badges. Okay, so I'll share that. So there we go. I can copy this link as well, so maybe even put that into a chat in a Teams or a Zoom meeting, maybe even send it during an interview. Who knows? We can get pretty creative about this. So I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to go into my personal email, and there's the badge come through. Sorry, not badge. The digital wallet that includes my badges. Expiry date here. Here are my badges was the message. Click on that link, and in we go into the digital wallet. And here you can see I've now shared it, obviously with myself. It would normally be with someone else. Again, I can look at the categories. I can dig into this, see what the actual skill description is. Click on the learn more to go into that detailed description around what competency, skill proficiency and knowledge actually means. So we believe a really, really important step forward to support professionalism in the digital economy for digital professionals, to allow them to express their skills in a way that is very solid and factual. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this. If you want to know more about it, by all means contact us. You can find all the contact details on SkillsTX.com or via any of the links that you can see in this video. Thank you, and hopefully it's going to be something that you'll find useful in future.